The two of you enter Valerie's Coffee. There is nobody here save a lone barista looking bored behind a counter.
You must be Valerie.
That's pretty funny. No, I'm Richard. What can I get for you?
Well, Dick, I was
What the hell,
wondering.
man?
Sorry, Richard, Dick. It's an old-fashioned thing. I know you're young.
Nobody does that anymore.
Oh, okay. All right, Richard. Yeah, could I get a Americano with 2 extra shots? What do you want?
White? Do they do flat whites over here?
Yeah, we can do a flat white. Sure.
Yeah, all right.
That's gonna be $8.50. I'll get your drinks ready.
Yeah, well, I'll pay and then we'll sit down.
How are you paying?
Oh, I'll pay in cash. So I'll give him a 10 and just say, like, keep the change, buddy. So,
All right,
Dick.
thanks. And he makes a good flat white and a good Americano.
Yeah.
Or at least a fine flat white and a fine flat Americano.
Yeah. We'll drink until Mull comes in, unless you're doing something else, Magpie.
Mull arrives, I would say, opens up the door.
Ding-a-ling-ling.
He is, camera shot I'm imagining is that from above, door opens up and we see Mull walk in. This, what was once, I think I described him as Will Arnett, right? He now is in a destroyed suit covered in stains, some rips put in it. He is grabbing at his hair. He's grabbing at his 5 o'clock shadow. He's muttering to himself things like, milk is for babes, solid food is for the mature. And
you all can give me an alertness super quick.
59, it's a pass.
Everyone but Moorison.
But yeah.
64 pass.
67 fail.
The moment Mull comes in, Richard gets his phone out and sends a text. Anyways, please continue your...
over the top of Mull's head, not at all seen at this point. I think Mull is in... He doesn't know what's real, I would say. So the only thing I will ask is when he steps in, muttering to himself, the layout of the store, of the coffee shop, is there a back room of some sort, like a manager place or something like that?
Yeah.
For sure. Okay,
well, I mean, there's a bathroom and then there's a door behind the counter that goes somewhere.
Cool. Because I think that had it just been truly a kiosk of some sort, I'm not sure that Mull would have been ready to go, in. But seeing at least something there, he makes his way over, goes over to Miles and Magpie, grabs one of the flat white, we'll say, takes it, slams it down, puts it back on the table, and says... He puts it back on the table, starts walking, and then turns around and points at Magpie and says, "Do not cast your pearls before swine," and then walks towards the coffee the kiosk, the front area, and says, "I will take 2 creamers, please. What kind of creamers are available? First off, your name is..."
He waits for you to tell him your guess.
Jezediah. I knew it. See, the
Look,
worms
man.
tell me quite a bit.
All right, man. Yeah, you can't be in here. I've already texted my manager and he's calling the cops. You gotta go.
Your manager? Your manager.
Yeah?
Your manager is a friend of mine, a close compatriot. We've discussed over and over. He said, when I come in, I am to get 2 creamers. 2 only. Not 3, not
Ding,
1.
ding,
2
ding.
only.
The door rings, and Moorison walks in and just kind of stands there looking at the scene.
Look, okay. You can have 2 creamers. Here they are. Please leave. And he puts them on the counter in front of you.
Not the deal. I'm able to go sit at the table. I can drink these creamers. Your manager, who I spoke with yesterday...
No, man. You can have the
Yes.
creamers and you can leave. The cops are on their way. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. You can
police.
either get trespassed or you can leave.
There is only one cop in this world. And do you know who that is?
God?
Our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, are you Leon Tusk? What are you doing
Whips
here, man?
around. Leon Tusk, you say?
Hey, you kind of look like him, but I don't think you're him. Stop giving these people a hard time. Get out of here, man.
Let's see. How in the throes of megalomania do you think that Leon currently is?
Do you, buddy?
We're not in a fight, flight, or freeze, so I think that there is this moment where you see Mull looks at Moorison and winks, and very quickly he turns around and throws both of the creamers at the face of the barista.
So you don't have to roll for that, and you nail him, and he throws the towel that was on his apron down and storms off back through the back door.
Hey, you got to get out of here, man. And I like grab you and like try to wrestle you out.
Minimal
And I
amount
look
of
at-
fighting back.
I look at Miles and I'm like,
Yeah, Miles will stay there and say, Magpie, like, check it out. I'll watch the door. And then if the cops come, I'm just going to tell them a homeless dude came in here, caused some trouble, and left. Get Mull out of here.
So Morrison's getting Mull out of here.
yeah.
It sounds. My inclination, if it's okay, is to like Mull kind of like flashed a little bit of like the dregs of this drink on me. And so I'm like a little bit disheveled. I am interested in getting my drink remade. I think I'm going to try and follow that man back to wherever he's going to get cleaned up. And I'm going to try and just like kind of body him in. If you want to go and look around for anything that's here.
Sure.
If that's counter to what you're trying to do, that's okay.
No, yeah, I'll come in the back with you, and I'll be like, okay, clean yourself up, buddy. And then...
Yeah,
I'll
I'm just
slip in with
imagining
you.
like there's an employee sink in a hallway that is just too narrow, and I'm kind of like trying to force myself in there to him, like to where he's ostensibly getting cleaned up, and just trying to cause a bit of a traffic jam so that Miles could have free reign.
Yeah,
Where do you want Miles to have free reign? In the coffee shop or behind the coffee shop?
Wherever I think a managerial office. So I'd like to
Back
kind
through
of
that door. Sure.
body
Yeah.
and cordon him off in like, broom closet territory compared to wherever the important.
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, I'll watch him follow the kid, and then I'll go, if I see another room, to that other room.
So Miles and Magpie dip behind the counter of Valerie's Coffee and step through the employees only door. You enter a narrow hallway. There's a corkboard with all sorts of notices on it about here's the Fair Labor Act, here's next week's schedules, here's how you report sexual harassment, here's, it's the corkboard. There is a door to your left and a door at the end of the hallway, which you see swinging shut.
I'll take the one to the left, be like, I think he's going that way, Magpie.
If it looks bathroomy, I'm following him.
Okay. Miles, yeah, you step into, manager's office. It's a manager's office, and then through the manager's office is like a converted walk-in freezer. So they have to keep all like the cold brew and shit in there, but they have to walk it through the manager's office to get it into the storefront. There's a really crappy computer. There's some paper records.
Yeah.
What are you up to?
Yeah, straight to the paper records and
Okay.
flipping through alphabetical order first. And then if I remember anything from the pay stub, like a TIN or social security number, like looking
For sure.
at that. So, yeah.
You can find him. He was employed until 2020. He was not officially fired.
Okay.
He is still on the books. He has not been scheduled for a shift since what date was Operation Hilo Legacy? Does anyone have that handy?
It's like August something.
Okay. He had
I think I have mid-August 2020. Does that sound right?
Yeah. His last scheduled shift was for late August 2020, which is conceivably he was scheduled before or just after Operation Hilo Legacy.
Yeah. My guess is after and just never showed up, or they forgot. I don't know.
Yeah, or they forgot, right?
Yeah.
That's like the hard part to that.
I would also see if I can wiggle the mouse on the computer.
Yeah, turns on.
Yeah, and then try to do some searches with like the information I have from his pay stubs and see like why the payroll system is still sending him stuff and if there's another address or something. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. As far as the ADP system is concerned, Anthony Hayden is still employed by Valerie's Coffee. There are sections and easy drop-down menus to terminate an employee. The system sets it up so that you can easily send that sort of information out to the system. Anthony Hayden was not selected for termination for no call, no show, or for quitting, or for anything of that nature. It does not show any address other than the one you have been to.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I would go in and see if I could backdate a termination to right around when he disappeared in San Juan, just in case people start remembering.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a computer science. Give it to me straight. I don't know if ADP will like you doing this, because this
27 under 61. So
yeah, well, the system's old enough that it lets you commit financial crimes.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think those are real crimes in America.
No, that's true. It's only a crime if you go to jail for it.
Yeah.
No, it's if you're poor. It's just if you're poor.
exactly.
Fair enough. Yeah, I forgot. Might be.
Yeah.
But the poor don't commit financial crimes, so that's okay then.
That's
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, so I'll do that and then see if there's anything else I can quickly get from the office, and then beat feet and do a tap on the wall as I'm leaving for like Magpie to hear. So
Sure. For sure. Yeah, we're gonna switch over to Magpie. Magpie, you see this guy walking down a hallway. It looks like maybe he's headed towards that lit up room you guys saw earlier. You watch him go towards a staircase and go up the staircase. If you had to surmise, perhaps he's going to get the on-site security. You are in the Bon Marché proper, and I would like everyone else to take their headphones off.
Fuck yeah.
Whoopsie daisies.
So there's a couple of things. The first is I'd like a power check from you.
You mean that thing I've been degrading this whole session? It's 38, which is still good enough.
Love to hear it. You're all set. The second thing is that, yeah, this place is abandoned, but it's still got infrastructure in place, right? You know, it's got like wall conduits and shit, and like HVAC and whatever. But some of it looks weird. There are running along high in the ceiling corners and low along the baseboards. There are have you ever seen like expandable air piping? So it's sort of corrugated, and it's used like a dryer tube or something like that.
Certainly.
Yeah, it looks a lot like that, fully extended and maybe a sort of flat gray. Flat gray, maybe possibly faintly textured. And you can hear there's something... you hear something. It sounds like moving air, like an HVAC system. And are you going to look closer at these gray, weird things?
How am I feeling?
Probably not great.
I think there is a double take for sure. I don't think I immediately rushed.
Sure. Will you cautiously approach?
I will get a little closer.
They're full of holes, and the noise, the HVAC noise you're hearing is coming from them. And when you get closer, you can see that the holes are like maybe changing size and shape. They're opening and closing and sort of forming apertures. And what you hear is the noise of air being pushed and pulled through the apertures, and it is maybe almost even recognizable. Did you ever read the pamphlet on the Ascension of the Soul? Did anyone ever show you the chant?
I think I was remarkably removed from most of that.
Okay, all right. It sounds almost like words, and it is definitely, it has a cadence and a rhythm of speech being produced by the pushing and pulling of air through these shaped apertures.
Like as though a flute and an organ combined were somehow able to create human voice.
Right. Like if somebody took a church organ and said, I would like this to be able to vocalize.
Whisper a little. Yeah. Okay. I think that I cast my hands over my ears and I backpedal as fast as I can.
I think that's reasonable. Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
I'm booking it back down the hallway. I am giving one final glance to if there's any activity happening from the direction where Richard just ran off to, and then I am going to find Miles.
Yeah. Are you running?
As soon as I round a corner.
So through the door? You basically stepped out from the door, looked around, saw the thing, got a little closer, went, fuck that, covered your ears and left.
That's what I did.
So you bop through the door and let's get everyone back in. I'm gonna take a second and find out what everyone was chatting about.
Sure.
That is a lot of
Be-doop, be-doop, be-doop.
Yeah.
We've been chatting.
You know, girls, we be chatting. So
We be chatting.
girls be discording.
Girls be discording.
There you go. One more.
If that's what you guys want to do,
I don't know.
it might work.
I'm bad at being a player, as this is my like 4th time ever, so I'm bad at this.
That's very funny. Yeah, so Miles, you exit the manager's office only to see Magpie dash through the door back into Valerie's Coffee, the opposite door than he came in through, back at the opposite end of the hallway. He is exiting before you are, and Magpie busts back into Valerie's Coffee where Moorison and Mull are.
Yeah, I'll be. Hey, Magpie. Just like we expected, he's still in their system. You okay, man?
Yeah, I think you see that my hands are pressed over my ears and I'm muttering something to myself. I'm just saying something like, not today, you're not coming in here today. And I'll peel a hand off and say, I don't know what I say.
I like that you're just like struck.
Yeah, I'll peel my hand off. My face reveals that it is safer than when it was first put on there, but it's just a bit of bewilderment.
Are you worried about something crawling in your ears?
I heard him. He was talking to me.
Oh,
You heard
the
Anthony?
worms. Yeah, we've all heard them, brother. They're here to save us. Well, me and you. So
No, this wasn't the worms. This was like this was like the walls. This was like it was the whole thing.
Huh. Seems like they're growing. I get it. Mull does not get it.
Hey, you felt them and heard them, but you didn't see them?
I don't know what I saw.
Okay, but you saw something.
Yeah.
Where's Richard?
He went to fetch someone. He went strolling on past him. It didn't seem to pay no mind.
Okay.
If you did not already have luck, you would be getting it back. I liked that a lot.
Okay. Well, fuck.
Can I do a out of character check? Who has the tattoo stuff on them? I know. Obviously, I know.
I think
do,
everyone
but
but
Miles,
Magpie.
Morrison, me, and then Magpie doesn't though. Okay.
Yeah, I was wondering if that has an effect. How you feeling, bud? Like, how shaken are? Obviously shaken, but like, you okay?
I mean, I thought I heard him all the way down the hallway, and I kept on moving on account of I don't know what I would have done if I turned around and they was there. But it seems like I left him behind.
Okay. And it was worms in the walls, or it was a wall of worms? Is that, or just not sure? Just heard them.
It was bigger than the other ones we seen. It was pulsing, and it had all the mouths, like all of them.
Yeah, that's never a phrase one wants to hear or a sight one wants to see.
I heard them. I heard all the mouths.
What were they saying to you?
Don't ask me that, Mom.
Okay.
Is there any alcohol in this? They have like Irish, Baileys?
That's fucking racist.
People put Baileys in coffee. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I'm Irish, so.
Yeah, I know.
Are you?
I am.
Guys.
There is no, unless the like flavored syrups for some reason have alcohol in them, there's no liquor to be had in this coffee shop. You are steadily getting more and more out of focus. It's very strange.
I know. My
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
does this. Yeah, it's focused. Yeah, right there. Like
But
4 inches.
It's getting worse.
It does
Yeah.
that. It gets bad
It
and then
does
it
that.
gets good. And if I can turn the camera off and turn it back on, it fixes it. But once we're recording, you can't switch it. So this is just how I look. I'm just a fuzzy.
You're
my
just
blurry buddy.
devolving.
Yep. I'm a blob. Turns out I'm the real creature in this scenario.
You're the vector.
See the worms. So guys, okay, we have Magpie. Do we have to go back in there? I mean, can we? Like, we're in like a public coffee shop and the cops are coming.
That thing's the reason why.
Okay. So we got to get in. Do you guys want to see if we can quickly look around and see if there's a better way in, or should we try to trek through here with a canister of highly illegal gas?
It's
I think
just
it's
a
like
canister.
3, isn't there?
What's that?
You guys have a bunch of bottles of this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're the only one who says it's highly illegal. It's just a canister. Don't get stopped.
Yeah, what is the law of man when speaking the law of worm, right? Canisters mean nothing to her.
I'm moving towards where we parked the car. Whoever is coming with me is coming with me.
Yeah, I think I'm
Follow
going along.
Magpie.
We circled the block. We saw there are other entrances. Let's just pick a different one. You know, don't want to get seen by the cops.
Sure.
Also, we
Um,
got those gas masks in the back of the van, right? I mean, they're old and crappy, but we've got them.
Which of you has had experience with gas masks in the past?
Definitely not Mull.
Definitely
I think,
Miles.
yeah, I think Moorison and
Miles,
Magpie
really?
both.
I mean, he would have used, not necessarily a gas mask, sorry, but like he would have used like suits and
Okay,
gone into
sure.
with his
Yeah.
chemical physics work. So
Okay.
in labs, yeah.
Sure,
Anyone
sure.
who does military stuff is required to like get basic
Yeah.
training with that.
Okay.
So
Would any of you be more or less familiar with Cold War era canister masks?
Miles is a bit of a hobbyist, so he. No, I'm just kidding. no, I wouldn't know at all.
Yeah,
So-
actually, that's the one thing we've all bonded over, weirdly enough.
Speaking of bonds, I think y'all are bonding through trauma. And I'd like you to add a D4 of bond with each of all of y'all and subtract that much from your bonds.
Okay.
And you
So
do
3.
You do one roll, and I get 3 for everybody. Like I get Magpie, Miles, and Moorison, or is it
No,
one group? I always
looked
forget
this
how
up
this works.
moments ago
I
and
know.
then totally failed to.
You know, it's a little wild. It's actually pretty fucking crazy. Is the 3 that I just siphoned off puts each of the 3 of you exactly equal with both the people that I known like the longest in my life.
That seems pretty reasonable to me.
I
It's-
agree with that, actually. I think the scene of all of us driving after Morrison's wife being killed is like, now this is reality and there's not other reality. What
Yeah.
it reminds me of is the other game we played where we realized we were all going to die, and now this was reality and that's not reality anymore. So,
Okay, don't do that thing I just said. Instead, everybody make a sand check. Because I have now read the rules, so we will play by the rules.
07, and I pass.
51 on an 18, so I do not pass.
Okie doke.
79, which is a fail for the first time, I think, on a sand check.
Well, lucky for you, this isn't actually a sand check.
Okay.
After the crisis, your agents make a sand check. There is no effect if it succeeds. If it fails, your agent gains a new bond with each Delta Green teammate, paren up to 5, present for that disaster, and increases any bonds that were already there. Blah, blah, blah. For each teammate with whom your agent does not already have a bond, the failed sand test adds a new individual bond. Write the character's name and a note saying Delta Green next to it. Its value is half your charisma. Your agent immediately loses 1d4 points from one other Delta Green bond of your choice. Do this for each
Other Delta Green or non-Delta Green?
non-Delta Green.
Got it.
For each teammate with whom, so you lose that d4, You lose a d4 from, it's going to be 3 bonds.
Is it rounded down for my charisma or up?
And then so you're also going to lose 3 d4 bond spread across however you like.
I'm all the only one affected by that then.
No, Moorison?
Yeah. Oh, if we fail, we do that?
Yes.
Okay.
That
And it's a
does seem right.
Okay. And it's a D. So for all of our DG agents, we gain, like everyone who was there, we gain
Yes.
a D4?
No, you have
No,
Magpie,
Jimmy, what-
Miles, and Mull at half your charisma.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you said that.
And then you
And you
subtract
will-
a d4 individually from 3 other ones. So I
Could
subtracted
hit
from...
the same bond
You
a
could.
bunch of times. I'm not sure I would recommend that.
I mean, I only have 1 bond, so like,
Oh no! What?
well, my wife is dead, and
No.
I only have my brother, so
You got new brothers now, man.
yeah.
Yeah, you do.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
sick. Mole's your brother.
So I roll a D4 3 times and take that from my brother, and then I do half my charisma. Did we say rounded up or down? Up. Okay, for the new ones. Okay. I mean, that's actually a net gain for me, I guess, in terms
It
of
should
like
be.
bond points total.
It should be a net gain.
Be cautious about ruining your bonds with your teammates.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't fuck with Mole. How much does your brother lose?
8 from 9. So
Oh, he's down
Yeah.
to 1?
I know. Yeah.
You're gonna kneecap him when you meet him next.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Project on him. Just say,
Oh.
fuck it. Delta Green's your life.
Cut those ties.
I mean, if you survive, though, your wife dying and this happening, this is Delta Green's your life. So,
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
okay, question. It's 9:30.
Yes.
Do we, what did we decide timing-wise? I have nothing, so I'm cool with whatever. But I just wanted to make sure and figure out where we were going with things.
I'm clear. There might be a cool place to stop in a couple of minutes. We could also stop here.
I mean, it
if there's
sounds
a
like
cool place to stop in a few minutes, we can go
Yeah.
there if everyone else is open to it. So
yeah,
Does
I got
anyone
nothing.
have hard time constraints? I think, Nick, you said you wanted to be out about 15 minutes ago.
no, about nowish, but if we can keep rolling, if it doesn't push past another half an hour, I'm good. So
Okay. Then we will make sure to stop before then. Where are you guys going? Everyone's in the van now. Magpie has made a concerted push towards action.
Could I maybe, after our circle of the block and seeing multiple other entrances around the building and knowing where that door is that Magpie went through and then came back out of, can I maybe do a navigate roll to like try and guess which entrance would be closest to where that might end up?
You don't have to. It's on a city
Okay.
block.
Okay,
It's
sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's the north entrance.
Okay, sweet. So then we drive
peasy.
around to the north entrance.
Is that where you want to be? I thought you were trying to avoid the potential security/cops.
Are we already on the north entrance?
It's the closest entrance to Valerie's Coffee.
Okay. I guess I want the one that's not on the same side of the building, but closest to like the back entrance to Valerie's, if that makes sense.
South, then?
Okay.
Are we, we're going to take these gas canisters in there, right? I mean, there's only one person in this world who should have a worm, and you guys are staring at him. So let's get these gas canisters in there, I think, right?
think so. I don't know how else we could defeat this thing, so or stop it. But
Yeah.
Should we take it to where that supply dock was to make it easier to get things in and scope that out?
Yeah. I mean, especially if there's any kind of like equipment for like loading and unloading, because I don't know, is us trying to manhandle 3 of these canisters in there is going to be particularly subterfuge.
Then I guess next question, do we go in to figure out what that looks like before we just start rolling the gas in there?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the gas is a last resort, because if that becomes unstable in any way, like we're dealing with basically a terrorist attack. So on downtown Seattle.
My opinion is that once we make a concerted move in, we don't necessarily know if we're coming back to regroup. My instinct is that everything needs to be primed, and if someone needs to go ahead and be the tip of the spear and tell us which way we're going, that's fine. But I think we roll the cannons in right under heat.
Yeah, I would second that. Based on just kind of the way you looked coming out and what you said, Magpie, I think we're going to know as soon as the door opens if this is the place or not. And we may not, have 15 minutes to come back and load these things up and wheel them in. And it's either going to be all shit, balls to the wall, do it, or it's going to be nothing, right? Like, it's going to be obvious. So, and if it's not all shit, balls to the wall, we just wheel them back out.
Okay. All right. Let's get it prepped. I'm not the tip of the spear. Sorry, guys. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go. I'm the coach. My wife's dead. I don't care.
I think we're the big boys moving the canisters in the back.
So where are you going in through one of the side doors or the loading dock?
Does the loading dock look like would it be, where is it easiest to get canisters in? I think that's what we would be looking
Certainly the loading dock.
for. Then I think we would be doing the loading dock unless anyone else feels differently.
There is a platform the right height to unload from a van-sized vehicle.
Sounds like the move.
I think so. Then I think Mull gets in the driver's seat unless anyone stops him. Actually, I think Mull gets in the driver's seat at this point, and then pulls the car around to the loading dock and backs up the van.
Inexpertly. Yeah, you guys are backed up to the loading dock. You're able to... Have any of you in real life ever had to manhandle a gas cylinder?
Yes.
Rolling it.
Yeah, acetylene cutting torches. Yeah, those things are a
much
pain in
nicer
the
to
ass.
have a cart.
It is. The specialized carts with the little, groovies in them that...
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is nice. Would be nice to have. Instead, you guys are stuck spinning 150, 200-pound cylinders onto this dock. It is slow going.
Guys, let's just take one of the canisters and 2 people carry it so we're not dragging it and making a bunch of noise.
Let's hoist it. I mean, you tip it towards me and we're doing it.
What's everybody's, just from looking at everybody, what is their physical capacity? I would say Mull's physical capacity is not great. So,
Magpie and Miles.
You also got kneecapped a little while back.
yeah, I'm still limping from all of that.
Magpie and Miles can grab one of them, hoist it. And if Moorison, if you really think we need a second, you can drag it into the door, but I think, I don't know.
What do
if
you
you're the
think,
spear,
Magpie?
you need to be the spear.
No, if we were just able to pick it up that easy. We're picking it up and we're loading all of them just on the side of the loading dock where all the innocuous junk is. There's cardboard, there's this and that. Nobody knows this is important. It's staged here. It took us an extra 30 seconds.
Okay, great.
And then did we figure out any way that we would release it if we need be? I guess I'm trying to think about what we're going to do if something happens, right? This is me. Mull is not thinking about any of this. I think Mull's thinking about being the spearhead along with Moorison.
When the guy we got it from showed us, he put that regulator on there, but we don't really care about this being directed anywhere, right? If this is just walls of mouth tentacle worms, it would just kind of fill the space. I don't know, Miles. I don't know, Miles. You're the chemical expert.
Yeah. I mean, if we do something like that, 1, we're gone unless these gas masks work. And 2, again, there's the risk of seepage out and potentially killing people on the street, which is what we want to avoid. So, like I said earlier, I know we want to go balls to the wall, but balls to the wall means that's it, right?
Yes.
So maybe assessing a little bit before we trip the gas is important.
Yeah, I wasn't going to open the canisters and then walk in, but maybe we open the door and take a peek, see what we see.
Should, all of God's creatures deserve to live. Excuse me, all of my creatures deserve to live. My question is, if we see this as imminent, should we be calling, a bomb threat in to get people evacuated from the area as an idea to prevent loss of life? I know that that's going to put us on the radar, but it could prevent civilian death.
Should you heads up your handler?
That had crossed my mind.
Sounds like no.
I don't know. What do you think? I think that can happen very quickly, right?
Yeah.
I think that as Magpie and Miles are, hupping things in there, if you wanted to give the handler a call, that seems like a reasonable, because I think we all feel like we need to get something done very quickly here, right? But at the same time, I don't know if we're all fully, as a group, committed to what we're, exactly what that looks like. So I guess it makes sense to give a call while they're doing stuff, because otherwise we're just sitting around.
I know I didn't fail I didn't hit a breaking point because of my wife dying technically, but I feel like as a player, fundamentally, Moorison's motivation and his sense for recklessness is different now.
You can take a payday loan on this debility.
Yeah.
What are they called? Fuck me.
Disorder.
Christ.
Miles is going to be like, Moorison, can I get the burner? I'm going to call her.
Yeah, that's fine. And
Okay.
I hand it to you.
Yeah, I'll dial her up. Does she answer?
It is, 6 a.m. now?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, she does. Hello?
Hey, this is Miles. Do you remember that we were supposed to meet at 10?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, great. Might have to miss that meeting, unfortunately. We ran into a few things that we got to take care of. But being that those things are beyond the scope of our knowledge, except for maybe Mull for some reason, I don't know.
Whoa. What's going on?
Okay, we need some cover and to evacuate around the 300 block of Pine and Pike.
Okay. How big an evacuation?
We might have to use the gas on.
Got it. Okay.
And so
Fine.
we're not sure we're going to use all 3 cylinders, but my guess is 4 to 5 blocks or something.
Okay.
I'm not
I'll
sure.
call in a gas main leak.
Okay, thank you. And so Bainbridge is still a question. If there's somebody else out there, even local police that you can notify, there's a threat on that. I don't know if we're going to get out of here.
Oh, can I meet you? Do you need help? Do you need anything?
You should stay out of this and write
Okay.
all of this down. So,
Okay.
Yeah. And yeah, if it comes to that, there is a safe deposit box at a U.S. bank in Renton, Washington, and I need you to get access to that and pull all that information out and give it to my wife. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to go see if we can handle this thing, and hopefully we don't have to use the gas.
All right. You have 3 H-size bottles of Phosgene gas on a loading dock. There is a freight elevator. There is a door through the sort of wire glass you can see into the darkened building. There's another door to the left that you can see through the wired glass into a stairwell going up and down.
I guess, Moorison, given where the coffee shop is and where we're at now, which direction do you think we would go
To do what?
to find what Magpie saw from here? Or the central, actually, how do we get to the center of the building?
We'll navigate for the right answer to that question.
I don't know that it's a building. You go inside and then you walk in the direction
And we
away
can't
from you came in.
and we can't see inwards to what that would look like to get in before we open, because I think we're just gonna have
There's
to
a
fucking go
hallway. It looks like it goes into this was a department store, so there's a sales floor, except you are at the loading dock, so you're sort of behind everything.
in.
There's sort of corridors and storage facilities and that sort of thing.
So we would have to navigate either stairs or some sort of corridor area with the gas.
Correct. Or figure out the freight elevator. That's sort of where you're at right now.
Sounds like freight elevator is trying to carry these things up and down stairs. Yeah.
This is where I think we're committed to one only for starters here.
Wait, what?
One canister.
One canister.
We'll leave the other 2 on the dock, and we're really only moving 1 for speed and efficiency.
Aren't you taking the freight elevator?
Yeah, can we get all of them up on the freight elevator?
All 3 up there first. Okay.
If you're coming back on the freight elevator, you can just take them off of it.
Ignore me. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I mean, we can load them up, put them on there, and then go up. But I'm still carrying mine with you, Magpie. Just we're ready. So
Yeah,
Like 2 pallbearers.
Yeah, because I imagine that we at least want 1 in case we have to do some shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, if you guys have to fucking just take off and run towards something, or I don't know.
Yeah, I guess all I'm saying is when we'll set 2 of them down whatever the right location is, kind of home base, whatever we call that. And then the two of us are trucking with one behind Mark.
Right. Whenever we get to a point where we can't get them up, that's where it's going to be one canister with Magpie and Miles, and then us two, I think Moorison and Mull, leading the way on that, right? Sick. So up on the elevator, and then get out, and then what do we see?
Buttons 65432GB.
If this were video game rules, B would be probably the target. I mean, there's a light on up there, but there was no lights on in his apartment or anything, so.
And then from where, is this like a level surface where, like, what's the level that's equal to the coffee shop? We can't tell. Okay.
G? I mean, we walked in on ground level for the coffee shop, right?
Cool. Because I think that it's either, in my mind, the top floor, the bottom floor, or whatever is level with the coffee shop are like the three options in my head. I don't know why we would pick any of the other ones. So,
'Cause
Basement?
I think I went up a couple stairs, but not a lot of them. Basement sounds fine. Yes.
You know, usually HVAC systems are in basements, so
ooh, that's a good point.
Sound.
All right, down you go. Ding. It's a fairly short trip down to the basement. The doors open into a cavernous space. This place used to be both storage and also an enormous boiler heating room. It's cavernous. There's a ceiling as high as like an auditorium or a theater. The bases of the giant pillars that climb throughout the rest of the building sink into the ground here. The air is very cold, chill, and damp. There are wooden pallets and cardboard boxes lining the walls, and PPE supplies and hand sanitizer stands pushed to the center as overflow storage. Suspended from the ceiling is a man. He appears,
Fuck yeah.
surprise, a man appears hanged from the center of the ceiling, suspended about 10-15 feet above the ground. A closer inspection reveals that it is not rope, but instead hundreds of squirming tentacles sprouting from the back of his head, neck, and spine, and climbing up, wrapping across the ceiling and the pillars and the walls and the floor in a multi-layered carpet of writhing, squirming tendrils. The air itself is moving as the holes in these tendrils open and close like apertures, pushing and pulling air through them, making almost recognizable vocal noises. Some of you may recognize it. It goes, "I had a shut my throat." Which of you encountered the chant in any form?
Read it.
Only Miles has read it.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Well, you know what that is. It is performing the chant itself. The body turns towards you, suspended, twisting on the ropes of flesh, and it is Anthony Hayden, and he is weeping openly. He says, "Get it off me, please. I'm sorry."